This is what we call
Hater shit.
There is no better term.
What people don't really understand, like when you're talking about mental health and staying hopeful and positive and focused, especially in the face of adversity that's been prolonged, and it's not adversity that's arguable. You hear the facts of the situation, you have one conversation about it, you read a little bit about, what has happened from every perspective. You have to give some sort of attention to the situation, period. There's nothing else to say. The situation needs attention. It needs to stop. And it's not me doing, this by documenting that it's happening. So when people are under the impression that simply not putting it up on social media would help, that's not true. Maybe to lie, maybe to indicate I was never involved, but not to show truth. And truth is that this is corrupt. This has been premeditated, and none of this is acceptable for any system. If you want a non-predatory system, this is unacceptable. And if you don't really care if the system is predatory or not, most of you are either middle class or elite. Most of you are
middle class. Yes, I am. Most of you are middle class or elite. Nah. I want to see her tent so bad. All I could think about is whatever the article called it, like a fancy tent.
On or feeding from the pockets of the poor and lower middle class. So understand that as you target and, victimize your own demographic of client, the long term is not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good for you at all. These are the people putting money in your pocket. These people buy your products, they consume your content, they do your shit. If you are ruining their lives, even if it's done in secret, a ruined person cannot pour into your business. If for no other reason,
no one wants to
if you don't give a fuck about the morals and the ethics and the values.
I can't stand the way that is there anybody who understands anything that she's talking about right now? God bless you. You are the smartest person alive because you can translate anything from anyone. I cannot do it. She is just mumble jumble. I cannot. I literally have no idea what she's talking about. You don't want. You can't do that to them because then then they can't pour into your business. Well, obviously they don't give a fuck about them and then them pouring into their business if they're going to do that to them. You make no sense, Heather. And it drives me crazy. I think she tries to use big words or something. And then most of the time they're placed in the wrong places. So then it doesn't make sense. And then she just thinks that she sounds so smart. And it's really just what? I know I'm not the only one who has no idea most of the time what the fuck she's talking about.
Think about the effect that it has on yourself.
Oh, Lord.
Am I reaching the narcissist?
What?
If you guys are off school or work for Indigenous Persons Day, shoot me a DM. Let me know that you're off for Indigenous Persons Day. And how you feel about Indigenous Persons Day taking the place of the traditional name Columbus Day. I met a lady yesterday. She was very strong in her opinions about the change. What do you guys think?
Why is that? Okay, it must be peanuts. My ass thought it was a Rice Krispie treat. I must be hungry or something. Is that a caramel apple covered with peanuts? That's what I'm assuming.
Where do you go when you need a snack? Target.
My cabinet. On my fridge. On my freezer. I'm sorry.
Where do you go when you need a snack? Target. Where do you go when you need a snack? Target.
That's her way of saying she needs her money. She needs her Target gift cards. Hello. I've had so many people reach out to me saying that they've been offering to... There's one really sweet person who was saying that they were make her her and I think she said, no, I think it was going to be just her shirt where it's like, I have a pumpkin growing inside of me or something. I don't know. It sounded so cute. And she was going to give her some jeans or something. I don't know, but she just pretty much wanted money. And it just makes me so mad. I'm like, but that would have been so cute. Like, that's what you need. Like, F off, Heather.
Where do you go when
Okay,
you...
that's some creepy shit. I absolutely hate these type of fucking filters because call me weird and whatever.
Or diapers. Or shampoo. Or laundry soap. Target.
Ew, fuck you in the hey. Stop. Okay, I'm covering this up. What store is better than Target? What store meets all your meets all your needs like Target? Let me go ahead and tell y'all. This is some fucked. Why would you? I think that's just really weird to me, and it just really proves, Xavier, that you're a fucking freak. Y'all can say what you want about me, but I hate the fucking filter. I hate this filter so much. Do I hate this filter? And for a guy to be so close like that to a fucking baby, I just think it's weird as fuck. Y'all are weird as fuck. I hate y'all right now. Ugh, Jesus, I'm sorry. I don't hate, but I really dislike y'all right now. So much I dislike y'all.
Your baby face. Come on, do it better. Why isn't it doing it?
Ew. Oh my god. So is this what the baby's gonna look like? I can't. They aggravate me so much. Do they fucking aggravate me? Oh, that poor baby. Aw. It just hits differently whenever you actually know they have a baby on the way. Asshole.
Oh my gosh, we're so cute. We look so cute. What about if you need luggage for a business trip? What about if you need hangers to organize your clothes at home? What about if you need a laundry basket to carry your dirty clothes to the laundry? What about
She has to be high or something right now.
in your kids' room? What about if you need a broom? What about if you need groceries while also needing all of those things? Target. It's Target. What do you need if...
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot right now. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh. All the people who think that, like, Heather's gonna be around for a long time on the streets, this is what we're gonna be recording. This is what's gonna be on our phone. This pretty little face. Look at this pretty little face on our phones. Oh, I hope some of y'all see it on big screen TV right now. Oh, well, I haven't even seen it yet. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Silly me. I'm so immature. Alright.
If you're looking for Alka-Seltzer, I mean, where do
Oh
you go?
my gosh.
Xavier?
What the fuck, bro? Oh my god. It does. They're probably gonna look. Oh my gosh. Can I see y'all together?
You go. Xavier?
Mm.
If you're looking for Alka-Seltzer, I mean, where do you go? Xavier?
Everybody?
Oh my God. What do you need if you're looking for Alka-Seltzer? I mean, where do you go? Xavier? Oh my God.
She said, oh my gosh. Gosh. Because she was like, this is what I'm gonna be with for all my years to come.
You go for aftershave.
Oh my gosh.
Where do you go? So,
I've not washed and dried my own hair in weeks. So grateful right now. Well slept, well rested, ready to go.
the campaigning begins today. I have a bunch of stuff to get done today. Winter weather clothes for the kids.
Ooh, I think she's on her Adderall. I'm already feeling that pip in her step.
so gracious. The state of Illinois, thank you so much. Even though you have almost resulted in my death, the $400 for winter clothing is very much appreciated.
Oh my gosh, she got $400 for winter clothing because she's poor or because she's pregnant. That's so, I've never heard of that. I wonder if it's because is that a Illinois thing because of the weather? Oh my gosh, congratulations. I mean, I'm assuming hopefully you can only use it on clothes. I hopefully she does it wisely. Bitch, you gotta get a lot of fucking thermals and socks. I'm gonna tell you that. If I hear one more extremities fucking frozen, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. I'm gonna fucking do something because you have a brave baby inside you. If you didn't, I don't care. I mean, I would care, but I wouldn't like take it as seriously. Bro, I gotta take it back. This is why she got pep in her step.
So the campaigning begins today. I have a bunch of stuff to get done today. Winter weather clothes for the kids. So gracious. The state of Illinois, thank you so much. Even though you have almost resulted in my death, the $400 for winter clothing is very much appreciated. I'm gonna go buy one outfit for each kid, and then myself a couple maternity pieces, and we are gonna start campaigning.
She's like, I'm gonna buy one outfit for each kid, probably at like the dollar stores up there, and then the rest is mine, bitch.
Xavier's up. Say hi, babe.
Hi.
And
she's so annoyed with him. Fuck, Xavier's up. Say hi, babe.
So am I. I'm gonna wash my hair right now and blow dry it and get to the.
This bitch is so excited, bro. Y'all can hear. She is so excited. She is like she done had like fucking 3 cups of fucking coffee. She is ready for the day because she got $400 in winter clothes.
Dollars for winter clothing is very much appreciated. I'm gonna go buy one outfit for each kid, and then myself a couple maternity pieces, and we are gonna start campaigning. Xavier's up. Say hi, babe.
Hi.
And so am I. I'm gonna wash my hair right now and blow dry it and get to the library to reprint out the narrative. I got a list of the aldermen in all 50 plus wards. There are a bunch of wards in Illinois. We are going to email them all, create an email list with all of these aldermen, start the campaigning. So this is Heather Coco, the Congresswoman, and we are, about to get it in today. So it's time to really start taking action.
Ooh, they're about to get it in today. They about to take action. Bump, bump, bump. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that shit. I couldn't sleep for days.
Okay, we're running late.
Oh, imagine that. Imagine that. We're running late. You had that pep in your step, and then now you're high. And you're like, we're running late as per usual.
It's me. Okay, we're running late. It's me, this baby here, and
this baby here, that baby bump looked kind of weird. Unfortunately, I do think she is pregnant, though. It would be, I would love it if she was not, but unfortunately, I think it's true.
Xavier.
It's a retake.
This bitch high as fuck. She high as fuck. Y'all bitches. Fucking grifted over here for money whenever y'all got money for vapes and cigarettes and weed and all this other shit. But you want other people to fucking pay you shit. Well, I guess for the drugs. You don't buy nothing you goddamn sell.
We are on our way to the store to get maternity stuff and do the other things that we had planned for today. Running a little late, but nevertheless, we are on the way. So, Erin's printing out the
don't even
narratives and speaking points, and then sending.
Oh my gosh, like, I'm so curious. There's a part of me that's like, I wonder what it would be like being around Heather high, but I wonder, I feel like she has different types of highs, though. So you never really know, like, even though it's like, oh, Heather's high, I feel like most of the time she's like this, but I feel like she has a couple different highs where you're like, yeah, no, I don't want to be around her, thank you.
Printing out the narratives and speaking points, and then sending them to all of the aldermen is the schedule.
Oh, wow.
We're having breakfast and I'm writing the narrative. We had to wait for the library to open, which it opens at 10. And we get another 10 free prints each. So I need to really figure out a different
Look at Heather trying to figure out how to hustle the library.
way to word the main issues so that it's easier to understand and more like direct. There's a lot of explanation and a lot of gray areas around a lot of the things that I'm working on, but I need to find a way in a marketing perspective to capture their attention for long enough to be able to teach them what those ways are.
Oh, look at Heather trying to shorten that perversion, her story.
Does that make sense?
Oh my gosh, she's recording the guy singing. Is she giving him money? Oh, she got his information.
Okay, so
Xavier is my witness. We also call 311 again. Oh my gosh, stop calling 311. Why are you calling 311 so much? Like, for shelter assistance, and they have my alternate phone number as well as my father's contact info. So if there are resources, there are zero excuses as to why they would be withheld from me.
We just spent the last hour or so walking from our previous location to the Walgreens in the South Loop to pick up my prenatal vitamins. Some more really weird shit has gone on. So there's a doctor I finally saw. You guys know about my struggle trying to find a physician who accepted my insurance, which is a state plan. And I'm incredibly intelligent when it comes to this. My background, my bachelor's is in medical law and ethics, so I know all about this. I saw a doctor, Dr. Jenkins. She prescribed me iron. I'm already taking a prenatal pill with iron. I do have some now trust issues for this new doctor.
Oh my
You could kill a
gosh.
person by giving them too much iron.
Are you freaking kidding me? I cannot. I'm not even going to say out loud what you're pretty much assuming, but you need to be very careful.
You'll definitely constipate them. You can also kill them. So I left the iron prescription there. I picked up the prenatal, and we're now finally getting to the library to print out my campaign paperwork and head out on our way.
I'm surprised she didn't say, I'm not going to see that doctor anymore because she tried to poison me.
Babe,
Babe,
verify everything I said. Be
verify everything I said just now or I will kick your ass.
my witness. You guys, I was doing a live about this. Someone hacked my phone and prevented me from recording. We have gotten 3 storages. I've gotten one alone before I met Xavier. Actually 2, so 4 total. One with U-Haul and one with Safe Store on the north side, Clybourne and Damon. And then I also got 2 on the south side. One at Safe Store in Pilsen and one at U-Haul in Pilsen. Safe Store straight up robbed us for $74. Just denied access, kept the money. I went in during business hours, took everything out of my locker. They never gave us our money back or a reason why. So the reason this is
Okay. Another day, another round of threats and harassment for literally no reason. My scope of contact is zero. The people I speak with are few and far between. This is unlawful and unethical. Okay, while I have this up really quick, there was like 3 videos I already had put together while I was grounded on YouTube, and I just uploaded them. If there was anybody who thought I was yelling at them or ridiculing them or being mean to my viewers or demanding my viewers about the whole text message, screenshot, or anything like that, I was not directing that at y'all. And I'm sorry. There was somebody who said something, so I told her it was not directed at her or anybody else that was most likely watching. It was directed at the person who wrote it. And I'm so sorry if anybody felt like I was yelling at them. I'll try not to have my emotions so much involved, but that's kind of hard for me, especially if someone's talking about a baby. I can't. So I apologize if it was too hard or if anyone took it personally or anything like that. I was not talking to anybody who most likely is subscribed to my channel. Okay, I was just talking to the person who sent the message. If it was Heather or not, like, it very well could have been Heather. Like, I'm at that point right now where it is what it is. Like, I care, but I don't even really care. My focus is the baby. Obviously, I want everybody safe and happy, but that's not how stuff is. All I could see is welfare fraud. You are claiming kids. Bath and Body Works, sale of the century. Get it? Century? Someone sent an image. Lord only knows what that would be. Keep effing playing games. BITCH. FA. Head. What you think you need, job or no? Hi, Heather. I live near Chicago right now. Like, I'd rather her just not show me these messages. Like, I hope she doesn't have to go through that, but like most of y'all said, she does lie, so you never know. But there are some nasty trolls out there too, so.
Right, so we just made it to the library to print off the narrative along with an agenda. So in an effort to relate to more people and get more understanding and assistance, I have devised an agenda. So equality and fairness in the criminal justice system, fair treatment for all human beings, including housing and food, things.
Oh my gosh. So, I know she's my content, I'm sorry to say it like that, but sometimes I'm just like, what are you doing? Just get up and go. Just start walking. Like, why did you stop down? What are you talking about?
Of that nature, I went to go.
And let me go ahead and tell anybody else. Like I've said before, I would much rather Heather be healthy and happy and off of the streets and being well taken care of and taking care of herself than me doing videos on her. So that shit, y'all could just shut up about that. Anyways, I'm just so tired. Like, I've noticed there's so many more comments, and most of them are just so great, and I love them. But so then, of course, whenever you get more great comments, you're going to have one or two more nasty people, and it's just... So just in case other people were thinking any other type of way, I just kind of wanted to clear that up, because I didn't want anyone to think like I was mad at my people, which my people would fucking know that. Like, they'll tell me how it is in the comments if they feel some type of way.
Type it off and discuss exactly how it's relevant to the issues I'm facing in life. And they kicked us out of the library because we have all of our luggage.
Oh my gosh, you brought it inside the library? Okay, sorry, I have to see this again. They kicked them out because they brought their luggage. I have got to see this big ass thing.
Just made it to the library to print off the narrative along with an agenda. So in an effort to relate to more people and get more understanding and assistance, I have devised an agenda. So equality and fairness in the criminal justice system, fair treatment for all human beings, including housing and food, things of that nature. I went to go type it off and discuss exactly how it's relevant to the issues I'm facing in life. And they kicked us out of the library because we have all of our luggage.
Whoa. Shush your mouth. Look at that. They, instead of like condensing, they just like tied things and added things on top of the other card. What? Bro, if I was in the library and I seen this thing in a library, I would have some concerns. Look at that. Would you look at that? How can you even see when you're pushing?
I have nothing but duffel bags. Xavier has like 4 bags that are inside, like disposable shopping bags that are inside of a garbage bag. And it's hanging off of this huge cart. So we can't leave any of this shit anywhere. They stole our money at the last storage. They stole our money at the last...
Why would you leave money in storage? I mean, do you get beat up or something so you can't have it on you? Put it, like, in your sock in your shoe or something.
Gym. What are we supposed to do?
What are we supposed to do? Yet another help ticket for shelter. I have 6 or 7 open tickets with no resolution since September 2021, and my family members have also called on my behalf. 311 is not working for us. They just kind of help you go the direct. Ooh, whoa. I had an accent that was about to come out. They just help you go the direction that you need to go, don't they? Like they kind of hook you up with people. Like they're the plug.
So they saw me being happy for 35.
No, don't stop. Stop it right now. What is this? What is this? So you use the card number with the 0765. October 8, 2023, 12:56. Purchased. What, bitch? What you gonna say? You use Snap. It was like right under $28. That was EBT.
Fucking minutes, so they had to find a way to ruin that, God fucking forbid I'm able to put warm clothes on my children's backs or boots on my feet or maternity pants on my pregnant body. They stole the check that I got, the link deposit that I got from the state.
What? Who? No, they didn't. What is she talking about? So what does she start with? Did she start with 164 and now she has 140? Girl, stop fucking bitching. I wish I had anything. You know how expensive food is?
$300 is gone. I've called the state 3 times. They just keep transferring.
Are you kidding me? What's so scary is she probably sold her food stamps and then she's like acting like as if someone stole them. And she probably really did call the state pretending like someone stole them. Just like she did that with Target. What did she do? One day at Target, they went inside, bought some food, and then left, came back and said like they were charged twice or some shit like that. Or a bag was missing. So it was pretty much like they were getting like double the food for the amount of money or something like that. That's crazy, dude.
Bring me back to the automated system. This is 4 years of being raped and robbed, and the only time these people stop fucking with me is if I'm literally cutting myself or physically harming myself. I don't have mental health issues. I am being tortured and stalked. Please help. So now I just...
Updates. The money is back in the account. I can't with her. It probably never left. Okay, the money is back in the account. They took some of the grocery funding away because they consider the cash assistance part of my income now. Still no response from 311. No shelter assistance. No answers to any of this corrupt-ish not permitted in the library with her luggage, and Xavier doesn't feel safe to stay with the bags outside while I print. Why does Xavier not feel safe outside the library? And you know what? As much as she gets on my nerves, congratulations. Thank you, Heather, for finally admitting something like that. That's a big, for her to say, you know what? The money is back in my account. They took some of the grocery funding away because they consider the cash assistance part of it. Like that, thank you. That makes sense. I guess she didn't think about that, but if you're getting all this cash assistance, you're not going to need so much food assistance. Like what I was going to say before, you need to be grateful for what you have, because there's a lot of homeless people who don't even have food stamps. So, come on. And they also don't have a lot of people who are sending them money either. They don't have stuff like you have. They don't have cards. They don't have Cash App where people are donating. They don't have cell phones. They don't have food stamps. They don't have whatever you just got, $400 for winter clothes. Like, I just cannot.
Called the Illinois welfare phone number, and they say that all the money
They
is there
say-
minus $80 that's been decreased from my link card, which is the grocery funding. So the cash is supposedly still there for me to get my warm clothes and clothes for my children. Following that phone call, I called Google because my Google
Does she seriously not know that? Why would she think that money would be under her food stamps? Come on, girl.
Voice number is definitely being used elsewhere and used for nefarious purposes. I also sent them multiple help tickets with all these people harassing me and some examples of what they say. While I'm on hold for Google, law enforcement pulls up and is shining their flashlight in my eye while I'm sitting on the ground on the side of the road in a traditional bullying type of way.
Oh my.
What the fuck is gonna happen next year or the year after? If for 4 years I've been reporting this and there's been no change.
Manifesting financial abundance again.
Okay, so we made it to the library. Yesterday at the library, they wouldn't let us in because we had so much of our stuff.
Could you imagine the person opening up the door? Oh my gosh, it's them again. Lucy, look who's here. So what are y'all gonna do with y'all's stuff?
Our stuff, where they let us in, but they
Wait, the library doesn't open till noon and it's 9 o'clock. What y'all gonna do for 3 hours?
just leave right away. You guys know that I'm trying to print out the narratives for the aldermen. And I've been passing out, as I've said a million times, business cards with my blog URL, my name, and my Google Voice phone number for 4 years now, which is kind of why, the main reason why I don't want to switch my Google Voice number, because I feel like for this case, since there's so many lapses in continuity, it goes from police district to district, court to court, and no one really has an entire version, like in collaboration with the county next to them, that keeping the number is very important to the case. And we still have not gotten a response from 311.
Look at these two. It's scary.
So that is approximately like 10 or 11 tickets since 2021 for shelter assistance, and still not a single response back. And understand, again, you guys, I don't need assistance with shelter because I'm a lazy fucking bitch.
I kind of think that's exactly why you need shelter. Why? I mean, you are pretty much a completely lazy bitch. You won't get a job. Like, you'll come up with the crazy ways to try to have an idea, to think you might make money. Well, obviously you don't make money. So it's like, why don't you just get a damn job?
I need assistance with shelter because I've been being gang stalked for the past 4 years.
Okay, so everybody else can use what happened to them, all of their trauma and abuse, everything they went through. We can all go to someone, to the government, and say, hey, this happened to me, so I want housing. Can I tell them how much land I want on it, too? I'm just, let me stop. All I can say, let me just read. Prenatal vitamins in the AM, extensive amounts of walking, pushing, bike riding. I'm wearing ankle weights and carrying about 10 to 20 pounds, if not pushing the cart. These are just a few of the ways I've been staying healthy and active this pregnancy. I refuse any other medication or pill. If I'm in pain, it's CBD or THC. Haven't had an illness other than allergies since getting COVID in 2021. Girl, you was so sick the other day. What you talking about?
Stupid. Guys, we're back downtown. I just picked up my prenatal vitamins. I have another issue with this woman, my new doctor, prescribing me iron when I'm already on an iron-containing prenatal vitamin, and she has no blood work on me. I called Northwestern. If you guys remember the day I was kicked in my face while we were sleeping near the Gwen Hotel,
Yeah, the
I
Gwen
went for a
Hotel.
stat ultrasound to make sure the baby was okay. He's fine.
I fucking knew it. Oh, I'm so sorry if that was really loud. I'm sorry. Like, you just wish you could just save all the babies before they get hurt, you know?
Found to make sure the baby was okay. He's fine.
He's fine.
It was
I
ordered
knew it
stat,
was a
that
baby
ultrasound. I got it
boy.
done at Northwestern Hospital, and the results have not been uploaded to my chart still. So I called them again. We're on our way to print out the documentation that we're going to take with us when we go networking to the alderman over the next few days and weeks. And we have a call into 311 requesting homelessness resources because it is fucking freezing at night already. It's like 40, 45 degrees, and I'm borderline anemic. I literally will be in like excruciating pain. I wake up 2-3 times a night crying, maybe more than.
Okay, well now you have what, fucking $400? You can go get a whole bunch of thermals and socks and sweaters and a whole bunch of underclothes and blankets.
2-3 times a night crying, maybe more than that. Babe, how many times a night do I wake up crying when we don't have heat? Several times at least, like in excruciating pain because I can't feel my extremities.
What the heck? They're so weird. Xavier's like, man, I feel like this every day. Yeah. It's so crazy to me how he's like they actually push it in the middle of the road, like where the cars are driving. Like, y'all totally get rid of that car and see how many problems just go away.
Alright, you guys, good morning. I have an ultrasound appointment in 1 hour, so we're trying to hustle and hurry. There's been something following me around for 4 years. If you guys have followed my story, pardon me, you already know. Anytime I have something to do, they are intrusive in my life. I had an ultrasound. I told Xavier I was not feeling well after walking 7.5 miles yesterday. I wanted to lay down. We got here super early, 3 or 4 p.m. And then they wake me up at midnight and don't let me go back to sleep until 4 a.m. My alarm was set for 4:15 to get ready for the ultrasound. So it's 7:12 now. I'm getting ready, and we're just going to make the best of it. Dog was yum. So good. 10 out of 10. We're now trying for dinner. What's it called?
Misubi.
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 So this is it. It's Spam
Ew.
with rice and like a sushi roll. This is Hawaiian food. So
Okay.
here we go. And then there's something else. Show them.
This one. A bunch of meats.
A bunch of meat and rice
And rice.
Okay, the first one definitely looked better.
and mac. This is Hawaiian food, you guys. We'll see. I'll report back. Looks good. Here we go. I'm scared.
It's a barbecue with teriyaki.
Well, why does he have a British accent all of a sudden? That freaked me out. I was like, who the fuck is in the tent?
I think it's like a sweet barbecue. It's good.
I'm so tired. Had a terrible night of sleeping. It's raining outside again because they only make it rain when I have appointments to be at early in the morning.
Did she just say they only make it rain whenever I have early appointments to make it at in the morning? Damn, that's why.
But we're up. I was up from midnight to about 3:30 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Not a good night of rest. But we're headed to the ultrasound so we get to see the baby. Texted the big kids that I love them. They have a great day at school to please call me. The worry never goes away. It never becomes natural to not live and sleep and wake up with my family.
Half a brown sugar, half a strawberry protein pancake. Waiting for it.
You guys see this Cadillac? This was my exact car. I worked so hard. You
That was not your exact car.
guys have no idea, absolutely no idea. Doing everything under the sun, from sales to consultations to everything. Bartending to be able to afford this car. It was the first car I ever took a car note on. Mine was champagne in color though. It was a mix of silver and gold. I miss it so much. You guys have no idea. No idea. They keep saying they're going to replace it, but we're sleeping outside still.
Oh my god. Heather, 22 weeks, ultrasound at St. Joseph Hospital, baby number 4. October 12th.
Hi, you guys. So we had my ultrasound this morning. The baby is doing great. I sent copies of all the photos to my kids and Xavier's dad and everyone. It's me, Heather Cocosenza. So everything's great there. I just want to show you guys, for 4 years since the reality show, I have received an influx of this hatred. And I know it's curated because it's uneven, it's imbalanced. There's no love. I never receive messages like, we're so sorry you're going through that. Here's a house. Here's a hotel for the night. Here's a hotel for the night. It's just a bunch of the same harassment. FBI refuses to get involved and police refuse to get involved. So who should get involved? Tell me here in the question of the day, who should I contact next for assistance with these issues?
God.
Okay, guys, so it's been really busy with this pregnancy and being outside and all of the corruption and just absolute bullshit that's been going on. If you haven't been following, follow my personal blog. Really late. We were supposed to be leaving here by 7 a.m. to arrive there for my ultrasound by 8 a.m. So we're still packing everything up because it just so happened to have rained last night. Naturally only soaking my novel and my blanket because it's always that way.
Oh, I was about to say, I forgot. I was like, what the hell's around her damn ankle? She got in trouble. I forgot it was the ankle weights. Stupid.
We are 22 weeks pregnant today. So, hello, baby. And like I said before, I've been tracking and documenting all of my progress every step of the way, still being blatantly ignored and denied by 311. Have not been in receipt of any services for shelter.
I wonder if Xavier's ever like, can you just shut up and fucking help me, please? While she's just standing there watching herself.
This entire 4 years that I've been out here and being blatantly ignored systemically, and not just blatantly ignored, actually sabotaged. I will declare that I have a goal or I have something to do for the day, and everyone possible will get in the way. Yesterday, someone body checked me. Get out of my way. It seemed very augmented. I don't like it. I don't put myself in those situations. I don't want to be a part of it. So I have an ultrasound, 22 weeks at St. Joseph's. We're walking there now. I have not spoken to the big kids in several days. I spoke with my son yesterday on FaceTime. My daughter responded via text, but I don't trust that. And Alexis, it's been almost 20 weeks, my 10-year-old. So things are not good as far as that's concerned. But everything is fine. You know, I'm alive and I keep going. If you people hear that things are not good, you expect me to be in a fucking puddle of mud on the ground crying all day. If I pray to God, you expect me to never say the F word. I am not perfect at all. But I love my children. I don't engage in active criminalities. And I don't know what you want from me. And that's it, period. You cannot continue to hold me outside.
I need to have a baby. I need to get my home back for my children. Communication is the only way. I'm never going to be able to guess what it is that you creeps want, ever. So here is done, so I just need him to finish that. I was talking about this yesterday. Bullying is always going to be a problem. The reason it's hitting us by storm right now and so difficult to deal with is that kids are not just going to school and dealing with a bully. Kids are subjecting themselves to the judgment and opinion online of the masses.
How does she know anything
just
about
like
what
in every
kids are
group of
doing
100, there will be one bully. There will also be 1,000 bullies to a group of 1,000. Maybe even more. So depending on what social circle or what content our kids are creating. And as a grown-up adult, being on the receiving end of that, this has definitely got to be one of the agendas. This has to be addressed.
Xavier's like,
Technology is needed. It's here to stay. How do we control this and curtail this? And I've been using wording censorship, picking out different abusive words that are not permitted to be posted on my wall and omitting those. I've taken a lot of extra steps than just the regular things, making tons of reports to the platforms respectively. It hasn't really helped. So, or maybe it has helped, in which case that's even more terrifying, because if that's only a small fraction of the abuse that's been permitted to leak through, what the fuck is really going on, right? So anyways, we're going for the ultrasound now. You guys have a great day. Yes, I do constantly withhold or disclose my location. That is strategic. When I do have a way to record and document, I do, because then if anyone follows me, they trap themselves. And when I don't, I don't. So there are other factors that come into play. I'm not a dummy. I'm incredibly intelligent. I'm not a genius. I'm not better than you. I am who I am, or maybe I am. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm pissed off that we're running a little late, but it is what it is. You guys have a fantastic day, and wish me luck at my ultrasound. Please pray for my big kids for me. Please send me all the good.
I love how every time she's like late to something, she always thinks she's late to something, but she thinks she has enough time to stop for a live.
Energy and vibes, you guys, because it has been fucked up. Fucked up is the bottom line of what I'm saying. Thank you.
311.chicago.gov. If this is an emergency, press or say 1 to be connected to 911. For shelter requests,
All these
please
new
wait for an agent.
phones.
For financial assistance with rent, mortgage, or utilities through the Homeless Incident Call Center, press or say 1. Did you know that you can also request and track city services by downloading our free Guide311 mobile app from the Apple Store or Google Play, or by visiting us online at 311.chicago.gov? Did you know that you can also request and track city services by downloading our free Guide311 mobile app from the Apple Store or Google Play, or by visiting
So you guys saw the screenshot, right? So I have 7 open tickets with 311 on my iPhone number, and just to play devil's advocate, I had my father call on my behalf, and I called here on this number. So that's 10 tickets, 7 of which have been open since 2021. So it's basically you just call every single day. No one has called us back. Even when we were pregnant 17 weeks with twins, sitting outside of Rush Hospital, no one came to help us. So this is going on for 4 years. I have 3 children besides the one I'm pregnant with now, as you guys know. I have legal custody of all 3 of them. So there is a serious issue that is holding me to the street like a prisoner. I've gotten numerous jobs. I've applied to jobs that I was overqualified for in high school and not gotten a call back. No, I don't think I'm better than anyone. I'm just saying I know my ability. I know my level of intelligence, and I know where I've worked before. Like,
So many times she says, "No, I don't think I'm better than you," or "I don't think I'm better than anyone else." But so clearly, Heather, you think you're better than everybody.
like I said, I've applied to jobs that I was overqualified for as a teenager, not getting anywhere. They're locking me in the street. We have said, yes, we'll go to a shelter, we'll go anywhere, just please get us out of the street. I'm pregnant, I need to be working, creating my own income in my own home, raising my 3 children. If you guys go to any one of my pages, you can see I have a picture of the 3 of my children, Viviana, Lewis, and Alexis, together about, I don't know, less than 30 days after all of this began. And then a photo of each of them now. Almost 4 years has passed. My oldest was 14, so she was barely in middle school. She's now a senior in high school. Who's gonna pay for every single day of my children's life I missed being handcuffed to the street, or being raped in the street, or while law enforcement in the state of Illinois and the court system in the state of Illinois looked the other way while I was raped and beaten and robbed and bludgeoned and stabbed? Look at my right side. This is where I was bludgeoned. I was hospitalized for 5 days following that bludgeoning. A man jumped out of my vehicle and beat me.
Why don't we always see that? I wish I could rewind this.
With my own tire iron. He was completely docile, completely calm, asking me for a ride to the train station, offering me gas money, at the gym, Export Fitness. I said sure. And again, it's been the exact same situation since this began. I went to Dylan's parole office. I went to the law enforcement for where we lived, Roscoe Village. Pardon me. And I asked assistance of everyone. Friends, family, strangers, the state of Illinois. And we're going into 4 years, and it's unresolved, and that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I'm sleeping in a fucking tent, almost 6 months pregnant.
My name is Miss Baggett. How can I help you?
Hi, I've called at least 10 or 11 times, and also my father's called on my behalf, along with a few other people. I'm nearly 6 months pregnant, and the father and I are together, stuck outside. It's going on 4 years now that we've been stuck outside, and I have tickets with 311 dating back to September of 2021.
Are you checking the status of a shelter request or putting in a new one?
Either way, whatever you say I'm supposed to do. Just, again, I record all of these live, and I take proof.
It's just so aggravating. Just because you have a ticket doesn't mean it gets resolved immediately right then and there. So, just like whenever people are like, oh, if you leave a message, just leave one message, otherwise it's going to back them up. Just apply one time. Oh my gosh. Like, what is she... It's immediately gonna... No.
You can let me know what it is that you want to do.
Well, if I don't have... I just called the day before yesterday, right? So if there's already a request there... I mean, I don't work for the city, and I don't place people in shelters. I don't know the policy. That would be your job, not mine, right?
So what did you want to do today?
Is there an open ticket?
You said you called in yesterday.
I said the day before yesterday.
Oh my god.
Excuse me?
They're both, like, getting so smarty pants with each other. My gosh. Little catty little woman here.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so if your request is in the system for shelter, they'll contact you when they have something available. They don't give us a date or time frame.
So I'm just supposed to lay in the street 6 months pregnant? Just...
Hospital, police station, call
Yeah, I've gone to every area hospital and police station. They don't do anything. We have live video of me walking into all of the hospitals and police stations. They have...
the service request for shelter.
I'm sorry?
They wouldn't let you put in a request for shelter.
They all say the same thing, to call 311.
At best, they give you a little cardstock printout. They don't allow you to stay in here. They don't allow you. They kick you out at like 8 p.m. And if you don't have an appointment or orders, they don't allow you to be in here at all, not even to eat.
Well, you already have a request in the system.
Okay, so I guess I'll just keep laying on the floor outside. Thank you so much for your assistance.
Thank you.
Karma's on its way.
Oh my gosh.
So if you guys are fans or followers, you've been watching me
Oh my
since I
gosh. Heather, please don't say fans.
came out on the show Love After Lockup. What a fucking nightmare that was. I've never dealt with homelessness in my life. I've always, since I was 18 years old, had my own place. I have 3 children who I'm the primary custodial parent of. All 3 of them, I've raised them since their births, 5 days a week minimum. For the first time in my life, I'm being held apart from my children, and all of my human, civil, constitutional, and just basic, rights are being hijacked from me. This is nothing new. I say every single day I'm not involved in any performance. This is not part of a show. I've not given anyone permission to exploit my situation. I need to go indoors. I need to earn my own income, and I need to be in a space where when I give birth to my baby, I can reunite with my children and my baby and live my life peacefully. This is unacceptable. This is domestic terrorism. Receiving anywhere from 10 to 100 text messages a day, messages on social media, stalking and harassment in real life. There is no person, businesswoman, or homeless person who would be okay under these circumstances. There's no one. So me not being accepted.
Why is it a businessman? It's not okay for a businessman or a homeless man. No, it's not okay for anybody to receive or send any sick messages like that at all whatsoever. Does not matter. Nada. And most people, they actually get up and fucking do something about it, Heather.
Accepting of this exploitation. It has nothing to do with my level of education, nor does it have anything to do with my poverty or level of income. No woman or man, no matter how much money they earn or don't earn, would be okay living under the circumstances I have been oppressed into. I have, as I said, applied for jobs that I would have been overqualified for as a 15, 16-year-old woman.
Oh my God.
It is offensive.
But first of all, let me say,
to
15
be
and
raped
15 and 16, you are not a fucking woman. So, how are you over? What are you applying for McDonald's? Are that what we talking about?
in the street, to be told you have to allow me to have sex with your body. You're too tired to fight me off, so I'm just going to stick it in whether you like it or not. And for law enforcement and the state of Illinois and every involved party to be aware that this has not only happened once, but multiple times, it's disgusting. I'm disgusted to live in a state that allows this type of behavior, and I'm disgusted to be a part of a community where...
I really hate whenever she talks about stuff like that, because there's a lot of people who have been sexually assaulted in many ways, and I'm not saying that she hasn't, but I think a lot of the times whenever she talks about it, it would not surprise me if it was something that she did willingly, whether if it was for money or for something, or she was messed up. I don't know, but I think she just kind of feels bad maybe for doing it, so then she uses those stories. Like, it wasn't really RAPE, she felt like she had to do it to get something in return. I don't know.
The other people look the other way and allow this type of behavior to continue. Xavier and I just went to St. Joseph's for my ultrasound. This is the second ultrasound I've had for the second trimester. We did find out the gender of the baby. I've sent out another 10 to 20 resumes, as well as applied to regular jobs. I went into staffing agencies for factories. They said that there is no work. Things are very slow right now.
That's what I always did historically during pregnancy, because it's difficult to find a job during pregnancy that's a permanent job. To get into
Well, that's
a
why you should.
factory on a temporary.
That's why you should have been had a job, Heather. And then as soon as you found out you was pregnant, then you really should have made sure you had a fucking job. Or at least Xavier, one of y'all. This is absolutely ridiculous. Or Xavier probably can't work because he's on Social Security, right? So if he works, he ain't gonna get that money. I hate that shit. I hate it so much. Where people are like, oh, well, I can't, get a job because then I'll lose this. Okay, well, then y'all better figure it out. Like, stop mooching off the government. I love how there is assistance out there for people who need it, but it's people like you who hold on to it and take advantage of it, and y'all aren't trying to better yourselves. You just plan on using it for the rest of your life, and that's where I'm not okay with that.
Basis while you're pregnant is no big deal, because it's a day-by-day opportunity, So we walked 10 or 15 hours to Logan Square. I went there to put in an application and was blatantly told, we don't have work right now and we're not accepting applications today. We might be accepting applications Thursday. So when you're in this position with no transportation and everything we have is on a luggage cart, it's nearly impossible to remove yourself. And that's why the situation is so exploitative. Just to recap, and this is not even a small percentage. This is not even 25% of the abuse I've endured. I have been jumped and stabbed by 3 women.
Oh my gosh.
11 times with screwdrivers. I have been
Roll the footage.
bludgeoned over the head by a man. You guys can see the video. And hospitalized for 5 days following that attack. I have been punched by a lady in the face. I have been punched by a lady and a man while sleeping on the train. I have been kicked. The door wall of our tent ripped off at 3:30 in the morning and kicked in the face while pregnant. I have been called pretty much every name in the book. I have been harassed via text message, email, social media, in person, online, and by text message and call. I receive anywhere from 10 to 30 unknown calls a day. And when I block notifications from social media and including Google Voice, someone hacks into my phone to allow those notifications to come in. So we've reached a level of exploitation at this point that is so illegal. We are 100% into a domestic terrorism category. If they're using me as an example to show to people that you have no control over anything, they're doing a fabulous job, because they have effectively electric fenced me in to a very small area that doesn't even allow me to know for sure that my children are safe, fed, having warm clothes. It's unacceptable. So this.
Well, if you were there and you never left, or even if you fucking went back already, then you would know, Heather.
It's a nightmare, and it's going into year 4. I've been unlawfully.
Okay. But y'all don't take that. I said if you cared, you would go there, but that's not. I did not mean like actually go there, like go to their house.
So this is a nightmare, and it's going into year 4. I've been unlawfully thrown out of my own apartment with lease in hand. I have been beaten. I have been raped. I have been robbed over and over and over. Over and over. And I'm just wondering what the fuck it's going to take to make it stop. There is no shortage of proof. At this point, I've gone live calling the FBI, local law enforcement, and 311. And I've proven over and over that all of those are dead ends. Not only are they dead ends, they don't even express any interest in being helpful. I'm cold and I'm tired. My children need their mother back. It's been 20 weeks since I've been able to speak with my youngest child, Alexis Rubio, who I again also have primary custody over. This is not acceptable. I don't know who else to go to file complaint. What do you do when local law enforcement, is being faced with proof that you've been raped and beaten and robbed and abused, but doesn't help? Who do you call when the FBI...
See, I can't. Like, that, I know... I think I definitely know the feeling where that little girl's dad. Because I swear don't come to my house because you saying my daughter's name in front of all these fucking people all the damn time, and then no, like, she needs to stop. I hope he takes her to court to make her fucking stop. Like, people think it's stupid or whatever, but I'm the same exact way. I will black the fuck out if someone says my kid's name or something's wrong. Like, really stupid, Heather. Very fucking stupid. And it really, all it does is you're showing people immediately right away that you're not a fit mom and you don't really care because you're sitting there just doxing them. Stop saying their name. Don't even talk about them. Don't even talk about them until you're clean and sober and you have a fucking house and they get to stay with you and they want to stay with you. Then you could start talking about them if they want you to. How about that?
Says we're not even going to look into this, we're busy, or we'll call you back if we find anything out, and doesn't even let you finish a sentence about what's gone on. I have police reports from all of these counties and I have them all written down, and I call them and I provide all of the police report numbers and I say, who's going to be in charge of connecting these dots. So
dude, this poll is killing me. I keep on thinking she's in a hospital because it looks like an IV bag holder. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like a coat holder. I don't know.
Some of these crimes take place across state lines. No one has anything to say. It's almost as if they think that I'm joking, or that it's not their job, or that it's like trivial, things that are occurring. They're not. If you've ever been technologically boxed in by your phone, meaning you cannot access websites, you cannot call 911. If you try to call friends and family, your phone calls are rerouted. It's awful. It's fucking terrible. Not only that, but they've made sure that none of...
Sorry, I have to say the little bingo card, if that is not in there, that needs to be one of her words. Technically boxed in. Is that what she says? Technically boxed in?
My friends or family have been able to help me. I don't know any homeless people. I'm the only homeless person I know. So
what?
I don't know where to go.
What the fuck? You said Xavier's homeless? Xavier's homeless?
Also don't understand why all of my friends and family, look at Alyssa, look at Deanna, look at, Aaron.
These people are probably cringing if they heard you say their name. Like, please don't. They're like, please do not.
They're girls who almost live parallel universes to mine, parallel lives to mine, and basically have the same scope of knowledge and professional experience that I have. Alyssa was going to enter healthcare but chose not to. Aaron is a registered nurse. I worked as a medical assistant, phlebotomist, and admin here at Northwestern Hospital for many, many years. Also,
so that's what she was a phlebotomist? This whole time she was... I mean, no offense. I could never be a phlebotomist. I can't. But is that the highest thing she was? Like the highest position, I guess she was? Or the highest degree? Like, what the fuck?
Loxian Brothers, also Parag Doshi's Cardiovascular Institute. So I have more than 10 years professional experience and a bachelor's degree. Why?
Of using needles. On the street or in the hospital. Who needs it?
Am I being held in the street? I don't abuse any substances. I don't have any mental health issues. Why am I being held in the street? What is going on? And if I'm not going to be permitted to work, I was allowed to work last year. I've had 21 jobs since 2019. I've been chased out of every single one of them. Chased, bullied, harassed, beaten, forced in some way. So again, what is the answer? What am I supposed to do? What are my children? What am I supposed to tell my children about why their mother, still has nowhere to live? How do I express this to anyone in a way that makes sense if I've been with myself the whole entire time it's been going on and I don't understand it? If I don't understand what's happening or how it's legal or how it's ethical, because it's not, how do I explain to someone else? How do I share this experience with my children without terrifying them?
They don't need to
without
know.
making them disdainful.
I think they've been traumatized enough, like actually, like in person, living it. So I don't just chill out, let them breathe without your drama. Please, they don't need your drama.
Towards police, without making them lose faith in our medical system. How?
That doesn't make
How
any
do
sense.
I? It's like that Celine Dion song, right? Or is it Celine Dion?
Yeah.
But all jokes aside, this is not acceptable. You know, I'm exhausted. My body hurts. My mind hurts. My soul hurts. I'm tired. I'm tired. So I would never have imagined myself to be outside for 4 years, sleeping in my car the first year while driving DoorDash, sleeping in my car the second year while driving DoorDash, mixed with Airbnb. The third year was mostly all spent in Airbnb. And then all of a sudden, you know, after being pregnant with twins.
Whoa, did she go mute? I don't know. Maybe I did it. She totally skipped where she had her studio. No. What's it doing? Oh shit. Did this happen on the live? Oh, Xavier's blocked. She's being technically boxed in. She's being technically boxed in. Oh man. Xavier's like, I'm tired of her talking. Let me turn this off. Okay, well, let me just fast forward it. I don't want to. I wonder what she's talking about. Poor thing. That's what she needs to do. Is just set up, like, go on her camera instead of going live and just look at herself and then just talk. That's pretty much what she does on a live, anyways. She hardly ever looks at the comments. And look, people were probably telling her, "We can't hear you. We can't hear you," and she's been talking all this time and no one's been listening. I fast forward a little bit. Okay, I think we're done. Oh, it like totally froze and then it ended out?